The longtail cast on or double cast on is one of the most useful and common cast ons that there is. And the main trick to it is making sure that you have enough of a long tail to get all of your stitches cast on. The way that I do that is by taking 2 of the needles that I'm going to be using and leaving myself my little weaving in tail. I will wrap my yarn around the needles the number of times for the number of stitches that I want to cast on. So if I want to cast on 20 stitches, I would wrap this 20 times. And the place where the yarn ends, that's where you want to begin casting on. That should ensure that you have enough yarn to get all of your cast on done. So at that point, what you'll do is put your needle underneath the yarn, hold onto it with your finger, and with your working yarn over your thumb and your tail over your finger, grasp the hanging down tails with your lower fingers and pull down, going over this little stretch of yarn right there. You want to come up underneath the loop on your thumb and go over the loop on your finger and come back through the loop on your thumb. I know it looks really awkward and complicated, so we'll go through it a couple of times really slowly. Working yarn over your thumb, tail over your finger, pull down, come up over under the thumb loop, over the finger loop, and back through your thumb loop. This produces a really stable and neat looking cast on edge. It's a little bit weird to think about, but what it does is it actually knits your very first row. So after you've cast on this way, the first row that you're going to work on is actually going to be a purl row. It's a little hard to see, you can't zoom in very well on these cameras, but this is a knit row right there, just underneath the needle stitches. And if you turn it around, you can see the little line of purl bumps. So what you're doing as you cast on is you're actually knitting a row, which is a very economical use of your time, I should think. Under the thumb, over the finger, back through the thumb. And once you've cast on for a sweater or a lengthwise scarf or something, you're going to start to get very, very good at this cast on. It becomes quite quick. So that is the long tail cast on.